Hi there. This was supposed to be my Friday video, but it was so boring last week that nothing really ever happened. I was working for my snowplow man. We do an exchange. I fix his car and he plows my drive and bits and pieces like that, and we were stuck for parts for this 90. Oh, I was so fed up last week. I had the weekend off. I didn't even bother. The parts were supposed to be shipped out on Friday, and they've just shipped them out today, which is Monday, which was really disappointing because I won't get them probably until about Wednesday, maybe Thursday. So there's another week. Anyway, on a brighter note, today I got not one but two postcards. Now this one is from Accrington Stanley Football Club. This one here. Accrington's north of Manchester in Lancashire, and this was sent by Martin. So, and he had some nice words inside, so I'm going to put that on my wall. And here's the other one from Ireland, all the way from rainy Ireland. Looks like my house. And this one is from Dave. So, cracking. We're on our way. We're going to cheer me up a bit. Now, next thing, what you're going to see in this video is cleaning up the parts of this injector pump. Now, lots and lots of suggestions. Some were good, some were not so good. You see, I'm trying to stay away from caustic because caustic and aluminium, well, they're not the best of friends. It's like ebony and ivory. So, I did an experiment and I want you to watch it. It was quite interesting. It was so crude, it was unbelievable, but they've come up lovely. Now, I was going to ditch this piece, and a lot of people have asked me, how do I change the seal in here for the pin? There's a pin that goes in here. You won't be able to see it. You might be able to see it. Oh, let me. There. I think you can see it there. You can't get into it. There's no way, because you see, on here. Well, let me show you here. On there's a steel ball that's pinned over. It's sealed for life. You can't get into it. Now, my concern with this was, before I cleaned it, this was seized solid with veg oil. Now it works. Very pleased with that. So stick around. And it was so simple, it was stupid. Other news, I might as well do a news thing because I think I'm not going to do much this week anyway. I am going to do a plating kit, and I'm going to do it on the cheap for you guys, because I spent this weekend studying YouTube videos thinking, that's rubbish, ooh, that's good, or what's he talking about? I even saw a guy drinking the liquid that you put in for your plating. Oh, what an idiot he was. Anyway, so I thought somebody was coming. So anyway, plating. I've got little bits and pieces from Caswell, the bits I really needed to do the yellow cadmium-like finish. We're actually going to do it zinc plating and then put a yellow finish on it so they'll look like the factory ones. Cadmium's a nasty stuff because it's cyanide, so we're not going to do that. So that's going to be interesting, but we've got to degrease all the parts. And so this weekend I was out on the road and picked up some plastic containers, very high density vinegar, like 10% acid vinegar. I'm going to use that in the bath for the plating, rather than buying special chemicals. Might work. So I've got coming on Amazon a big zinc anode. That's going to be interesting. It's 1.2 kilos and it was only like $17, cheap as chips. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and melt it down and make it into a flat sheet, as if. Also, little bits and pieces like pumps or circulation pumps. 2 for $29 on Amazon, again, very, very cheap. There's no need to spend a great deal of money, I think. Everything's just coming out the hardware shop, so stick around because that is going to be interesting. Everybody's sort of, what the hell is he going to do? And yeah, so that's it. So thanks for the cards, and stick around, watch the video and see how I actually cleaned it out. My mother would kill me. So I thought I'll try a different method of trying to clean parts up. And I've got an old wok on the induction cooker, and it seems to be cleaning really well because I'm using Persil washing powder. Now that seems to be working really well. So what I'm going to do is all these gungy bits that I've taken out here, and they are a mess, you can see, look how nasty these are. I'm going to plonk them all in the tea strainer, plonk them all in there, all the little bits, and see if we can clean them out, because I think it will. At the moment I've got a problem with this top cover, because there's a little linkage inside that you can't actually take to pieces, and it's stuck. There we go, boil them in there. The same with these bits here, oh, stuck them in. Hey, it's my house, I can do what I want. There you go. And let's leave them for a little while and see if that'll clean them. I've got an idea that that'll work well. I mean, the water's looking a manky colour. Let me see if I can pull this piece out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Without boiling my hands. Oops. It's this bit. Oh, it's moving now. Look at that. That was seized solid before. That's good. It's getting the grease out. And look at it, it's taken all the grease and oil off. I've had a hell of a job, and I was just reading through some comments about using dishwashers. Well, I ain't got a dishwasher. Come on. I haven't got a dishwasher, so I couldn't use that. So I thought this is the next best thing. My old wok on an induction cooker. We'll see what happens. I shall report back. Well, this is quite amazing. After about 5 minutes, it's starting to come off, and if you remember, that was all sort of greasy. Look at that, and it's coming off like a, I don't know, look at it. I think another 10 minutes or so we'll have all that lot off. Look, hey, like my mother used to say, a person washes whiter. Yeah. Now these are starting to come apart. These go in the end of the injectors. Those little bits go into those bodies there, and there's one or two. There's one there. Oh, it's only that one that's stuck, so that's good. I took them out to give them a quick wipe out to get any of the thicker debris off before I put them back in again. Let's give them another 10 minutes. So, 20 minutes in that solution, and look at that spring. It's come up so nice, and all I did was just agitate it. I didn't do any rubbing or anything like that, and you can see it's still even got the colour coding on for the spring. So let's have a look in here. Oop, don't want to lose them. They have come up spectacular. Look at them bits there. There's a little bit of sort of residual. Look at that though. There's no grease, and all them bits have come out now. Look. See, out of those injector nozzle pieces. The springs are beautiful. I'm very, very impressed. So that seems to be the answer. Hot water, boiling hot water, and laundry detergent. Persil, if possible. Comes up lovely. Look at that. You see, the thing is, another one of the experiments I want to do is I'm going to do some plating. And when we do plating, we've got to get all the grease off. And that seems to be working really, really well. Not that I'm going to grease the internal, plate the internal bits, but all these bolts and things like this, I'm going to replate them. It's going to look really nice, but you've got to get the grease out, otherwise it won't work. And I think that works, and especially on all these little tiny bits and pieces. Look at that, you see it's got holes in there. So I'm going to take these down, put them in a bag, take them down and clean them off for the airline, blow them all out while they're still warm. But it's a top tip.